29-year-old Kylie Strickland is a TikTok influencer with over 1 million followers. But even though she's used to going viral on social media, she found herself in the news after posting a TikTok from her hospital bed while covered in bruises. She had alleged that she was attacked by her boyfriend. She says the purpose of the post was to use her influence to empower her followers to leave abusive relationships as soon as they see the warning signs. Take a look.
Thinking back to that night and knowing that my children could have lost their mother is very upsetting, but also he took something from me that night as well. When he was stomping on my stomach and when I had a miscarriage from it, but I've also recently found out that I might not be able to carry any more children to term because of what he did to me that night. So not only did he take away my peace of mind, he also took away something that I might not ever get to have again that I so badly want.
LaGrange native and social media influencer Kylie Strickland is using her platform to share her experience with domestic violence and let other survivors know that they're not alone. Strickland's former boyfriend from Lee County faces several charges stemming from an incident with Strickland, including aggravated assault and aggravated sexual battery.
We dated for about 2 months, and it was about 2 weeks in that he started being a lot more, not just emotional abusive, but physically abusive as well. It was probably about 6 a.m. and he broke into my bathroom window. He actually backed his truck up to my bathroom window, climbed through my bathroom window, and I was sleeping at the time, and I woke up and he immediately came in, slapped me across the face, and I grabbed my phone. I was trying to call the police, and he smacked my phone out of my hand, and then he punched me in the face, and then from there on out, I was on the ground, and he dragged me across the street into a vacant wooded lot, and that's when he really started abusing me. He was punching me in the face, and he was stomping on me. His exact quote was, "You and this baby are going to die tonight." He also sexually assaulted me that night as well. The police pulled up, and he took off running in the woods. Before he took off running, he said, "Please don't do this. Please don't press charges." And I ran up to the police and said, "He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. Please help me." That happened on a Sunday morning. The Wednesday morning before that, he choked me for so long and so hard outside of a drugstore in my home. They closed the door and locked it, and he took off on foot from the police since then. I felt that it was important to show and tell my story from the beginning. When I made that TikTok in the hospital bed, he had not even been caught yet. So I wanted to make sure, it was important to me that I showed women or men that you have to get out before it gets to where I am right now. And I knew that with the platform that I had, I could reach a lot of people and potentially felt that it was important to show and tell my story from the beginning. When I made that TikTok in the hospital bed, he had not even been called yet. So I wanted to make sure, it was important to me that I showed women or men that you have to get out before it gets to where I am right now. And I knew that with the platform that I had, I could reach a lot of people and potentially help a lot of people.
How credible are lie detector tests? Because people always say they know how to beat it.
Well, put it this way. My son did a school project, science project, right? So he did that lie detector test, and he came in with my guy, Dan Ribacoff, and he did the, tests and stuff, and it was 100%. You know what I mean? So, like, would I ever take one? Hell no. I mean, I would never take one.
Why? What are you hiding?
Why would you hide?
No,
what are you hiding, Steve?
it's not that I'm hiding anything, but, like, if it came where, like, would you let anything in your life that's important to you fall into the hands of a lie detector test?
Nah, not if it's not accurate.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll say this. I did beat a lie detector test when I was younger. I had to take a lie detector test, and I lied on that thing.
What were you
What
lying
did you take it
about?
for?
I really don't want to get into that right now.
We have to know
Harvey
this.
said you lied, Steve.
You're a habitual liar, Steve.
You lied, Steve.
So, Kylie, what made you decide to share your story on social media?
I just knew that a lot of women or men have been in the situation that I'm at, and I knew that before all of this happened, I had the large social media following to share my story and to help men or women get out of it. And I wanted to make
Yeah, I mean, I do admit I watched like the animated porn, but like I did not watch child porn. Is what she accused me, like actual child porn. I did not watch it. I never crossed that line. I could never cross that line. I mean, that's definitely child abuse, because even if you're not doing it physically, you're still participating in it. So you're giving the reason for the people who are actually physically hurting children to keep doing it.
He was really adamant about marriage and having children. And to be honest, I have a lot of health problems. Having kids was a huge risk for me.
Had a kiss, okay? And then she recanted. Had she said that she was molested anyway, I would have taken it seriously, because kids don't mess that up. Why don't you talk about how you like little boys? Talk about that and quit deflecting. Quit deflecting. Why don't we show that journal page on the screen? You're deflecting because you're a pedophile. You're a pedophile, and you should be tested on it. You should be tested on it. And why only he was, I will never know. Because you are a pedophile.
Why would you come years later and not go through
Don't try to act like that. If you were concerned, you would have told me. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have told CPS.
I think I fell. I'm pretty sure I fell.
Looking at something.
Yes.
Why do you look at it?
Something wrong with my head. Like,
Okay. So you know that you feel guilty and it's wrong to look at them.
yes.
Okay. And, when he came out in the open.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And have you done any steps to get help?
No. Not yet. I was
I'm actually Kelly Cole with CBS.
Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I wanted to ask a couple of questions about Yadi Michael Green, a former detective with the NYPD, and one of the PIs accused of raping a woman that you guys were associated with.
So I can't speak to that right now due to the fact that I don't have counsel here, and that's actually not, it's not anything.
But is it not true that he was also hired by you guys to trail legal
I can't discuss
evidence?
that with you. This is.
Okay, all right.
Do you get my stuff? Okay. Yeah, that would be all in the speaker ready room.
I have the stuff. It's really cool. Can I just ask you one more question? Ms. Ribacoff, why would you continue to hire somebody who's an alleged and accused rapist?